Yo, 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 good evening, good afternoon, good night, good something. I am
Yeah.
Myles Sergé, and alongside me is my homeboy, D-KNOX, and welcome to MS Live. What up, D?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Uh, I'm all right, just working, man. Tired of working.
Yep. So you should smile because you're working. Even though you're tired, remember 10 other mugs that wish they had, doing that. They right on
Yeah,
your tail. Right on your tail.
I hear that.
Wanting that job. So you're not tired, you're unexpired. No, I understand tired,
Yeah,
but
this is
being
tired,
on
man.
your feet.
I think right now, rather be one of the 10 other mugs trying to get this job because damn,
But
too much.
here's a high point. You don't have to pay for the gym. If you're on your
True,
feet, you're burning calories, burning fat all day. You
true.
don't have to pay for the gym. Just look at it. It's a free gym for you.
That's very true. You always got
Just
some positive words, don't you?
because if you're anytime man, I'm telling you, it's crazy, how your subconscious mind works. People, if you're listening, this thing is following you, watching you like a hawk. And when you just say that one little thing, it just keeps, oh, okay. Yeah, give you more of this, you experience more of that. And it's very hard because I catch myself doing it like all the time. If it's too hot, it's too hot. I don't feel
Yeah,
like doing. Oh, wait. No, it's hot. It is too hot, but it's great. Summer. It's not freezing. I just try to do that. And it's hard. It's not easy,
yeah,
but
that's
you'll
true.
see once you start to do that. You'll see. You'll catch yourself. You'll say, "Oh wow, all day long I'm doing this, and I
Right.
don't realize it." So that's why I'm telling you. I'm just saying so you can have a much fulfilled, nicer, easier life. And it
Gotcha.
all starts here.
I'll try to remember
Uh,
that as I'm slaving away. Anyway, if you see, like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. It costs you nothing. Lets people know we are here, we are there, and we're not going anywhere. So make sure you do that.
we ain't
You can
going
also,
nowhere.
yeah, that's it, exactly. You can also follow us on Instagram at MS Live with D-KNOX and on X, formerly known as Twitter, at MS Live with D-KNOX. You can also email us, mslive with D-KNOX at gmail.com. Get those fingers moving. Actually, somebody did email us for the first time, D, like last week. So I will be returning
Really?
your email soon. Just don't have time. But make sure y'all do that. Let us know what you think. We are also available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music, just in case you don't want to see us or can't see us. Maybe locked up in prison or something. I don't know. But you can listen to us. And while you're there at those platforms, please subscribe to the feed. As you all know, we are trying to get monetized, so we need more people to follow and like. Until then, if you want to show us some love, some support, you can send donations via PayPal at mslifewithdknox@gmail.com, or if you want, simply scan that. Ooh, where'd you go?
I
Oh,
see it
there you
up there.
go. There you go. Yeah, simply scan that beautiful, lovely QR code up there. It takes you to the donation page. Yeah. And I'm missing something. I'm always missing something. You know that? I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, today, I just love these people for some reason. I don't know. They're true.
Dude,
They're
they
not
like
family now.
troopers.
I'm going to introduce because y'all know who it is. Well, let's bring them to the stage at least, and then we'll bring everybody else in. Let's bring forward Miss Angie and Tom, Detroit Techno Militia. Oh, one more person I forgot. He's sitting in the background. DJ Soul, bring him on.
What up, dope?
Hey, what up?
Oh my God, it's so good to
What's
see
up,
you
though?
all.
Great to
It's
see
so
you.
good to see you
Great to
guys.
be here.
I can see you guys, but I have no sound at all. There's no way to unmute you guys.
Now you are. You're good now.
We hear you.
We hear you.
Maybe he don't hear us.
You don't hear us.
You.
Oh, shoot.
Maybe come back and come in.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him.
Okay, cool. What up, Tom?
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. I heard that hot new Myles track on the way in on that on the intro. That's my jam right now.
Yeah, thank you, man.
I
Thank
love
you.
it. I absolutely love it. Yeah.
Thank you. So let me kind of speed it up today. So, oh, he's right here in the back.
Yep, I just pinged him.
Okay, cool. See what happens. All right.
Bring in,
Yeah.
If you want to bring in Dark Cube too, that's one of our.
I'm gonna bring in everybody.
Dark Cube was one of the main.
Yeah, that's one of our. That's our main first person. Tom and Dark Cube were the first two.
Well, I was the first
These
one.
are the
Oh,
first
come on, y'all.
people that I
Hey,
invited.
what up, Dark Cube? How are you doing, man?
What up, though?
All right, let's see.
What's up, y'all?
Oh yeah, there we go.
There it is.
What's up?
Can you
That's good.
hear us now, Bill?
I can now.
Oh, wonderful.
Yay, perfect.
All I was able to hear was the theme song and to see the pictures, and then it's been on mute ever since.
Oh wow.
Got it.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna bring everybody in. We'll just go from there, y'all. How about that?
Yeah.
You guys.
Free fall.
Yeah, there you go.
WWE free fall. Let's bring everybody in.
Look at this.
The Octobox.
Is that everybody? I'm sure I'm missing something.
Voltron.
Yeah.
Can't keep-
WWE free fall.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. How are you?
Thank you.
Hello.
That's fine.
Let's give them all another round of applause for all these guys, man. Hell, bow
I
to the
know.
kings and queens.
No. This is a team effort. This is a team effort.
Jesus.
That's cool. I think this is the most people we ever had at one setting. I'm pretty sure.
So this is like a fifth of the crew too.
Yeah.
I told you. It's like the Wu-Tang, man. You guys are like the Wu-Tang clan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Exactly. So we name each and every episode. This is no different. And today, as you see, I'm trying to go forward because there's a lot of people in here today. MS Live with D-KNOX Season 2, Episode 54, 5-4. I'm here with the squad.
Yeah.
Detroit Techno Militia. So, what up, y'all? Everybody okay?
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if you can, I don't know how you guys are seeing me. So if you can go by one to maybe introduce yourselves to the people for
Yes.
those who don't know.
Sure. My name's Angie Linder, co-founder of Detroit Techno Militia.
And I am T. Linder, the first member and co-founder of Techno Militia. And Joe.
Whoever.
Dark Cube, the second member of Detroit Techno.
D-Tune is next on my screen.
Okay.
I'm D-Tune. I'm a DJ and producer from Belgium, and I'm the most recent 313 Recon 313 member of Detroit Techno Militia, based out of Belgium.
Nice.
DJ Soul.
Bill Stacy, DJ Soul from the Detroit Techno Militia.
Ice Brenner.
Emmanuel Eisbrenner from Berlin, Germany. I'm the new guy.
And Garcia.
Jay Garcia, producer, DJ in the Detroit area.
Nice. And since we are here, I might as well say it. I am Myles Sergé. I'm like the newest member that they don't want. But
I do. We just got to get these new guys up and running, and then I'll be calling you, Miles. Don't
yeah,
worry.
there you go. I'm the new guy. So,
Yeah.
Welcome.
so yeah,
What? I thought you only loved me.
it's crazy. So D, I'll let you go first with the questions, man. Because I gotta get prepared. I'm kind of out of it today. So.
Okay. Now, I think this will help everyone understand. So, yeah, we'll start with the question, actually. So, can you tell just imagine someone's discovering you guys, for the first time. So, could one of you please explain what does DTM represent in 2026?
I think DTM really represents what the meaning of true underground is, and building those friendships. Like we tap into that how we used to do it coming up. It's actually building friendships and playing music and supporting each other. So I think like they're discovering us. They're discovering a group of people who really truly enjoy each other and support each other and really put music on the pedestal. So it's always music before ego. It's music is like the fire that drives all of us.
Gotcha.
Oh,
So somebody would, some youngster coming in the game would totally understand.
exactly.
Yeah. Because we know you, but someone that doesn't know you, okay, what is it about with you guys? So yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to? Mm-hmm.
But like that, there's a younger generation in Detroit that's kind of coming up, like college age kids, 20s, whatever. And I say kids, but yeah, youngsters that are doing like house parties here in Detroit.
Okay.
200 people in them, and they'll have DJs play. And like the girl asked me if I do it, I'm like, hell yeah, I'll do it. And none of those kids knew who the hell I am, after 30 years of playing in Detroit and all over. It was awesome, and they got to know Techno Militia. We always like opening up new demos to our music and demographics and that. And it's always good to get younger people who don't necessarily know what techno is. They just want to hear cool beats. Right. That, they don't know the difference between trance and techno and whatever. But they come out for Techno Militia shows and they're like, "Oh, okay, this is techno."
And we've been going to support their shows too, so that is something
Yeah.
I think. And I see a lot of the new people joining the scene and stuff like that are kind of doing it from more of the crew perspective as opposed to the independent piece. Because it works. When on those days you get discouraged or aren't sure about what to do next, you have a group of people you can kind of tap into for that.
Yeah. So did you guys because I'm looking, at the screen here, and there's people from all walks of life, all over. Did you guys think it would ever, your movement would ever branch out and go so far? Because you're worldwide, people know who you are and what the movement is. Did you ever have any idea that, hey, we're just, this is going to go this big? Did you have any idea that it would go that far or no?
Yes.
I mean, no, I
literally,
that was the goal. And actually, when we first kind of came up with it, we were like, man, I'd love for there to be a Techno Militia in every city. Like every city should have their techno, the people. And it's actually, there's other techno militias out there. There's, Worthing, there's Hastings, there's some in Portugal. There is the Lisbon Techno Militia, the Berlin Techno Militia. I think that is incredible because what it really means is we're standing up for the music and making sure it's still relevant and keep not letting it fall to just this more commercial music and the EDM culture and stuff like that. It's definitely all the aesthetics and all the different groups are what I had hoped. Definitely, and what they're doing. There's no one out there like the trance Techno Militia or anything like that. I don't know.
But hey, there might be, but that's all.
I don't know.
Taking shots at trance. Trance is taking some shots.
No. But seriously, I didn't realize at the time that we were coming up with this that it would be anything beyond what we do in Detroit, and it's really cool. I thought we started selling shirts, and then everything kind of everyone started looking, hey, well, what does that shirt mean? Mm-hmm. And we always joke it's the shirt that lets those who know you know.
Yeah.
Front row enforcers at every party.
Right.
there was once upon a time that it pretty much guaranteed you unofficial guest list to any party if it works.
So Dark Cube and Soul, what did you guys think when I'm assuming Angie and Tom, came up to you guys was like, yo, we're trying to make this movement? That
was, I remember when Tom and I and Angie used to hang out quite a bit way back in the day, and Angie first proposed the idea, and totally made sense because we were just kind of partying a lot and playing records, and Tom and I would stay up for days just combing through piles of records and talking about techno, and Angie would be right there with us, and Angie floated the idea of, you know, starting a crew. Because we all shared like a similar ethos and approach to how we play and make our music. So it kind of seemed like the organically natural thing to do. And I mean, once individuals like ourselves get involved in something like this, with the tendency just kind of leans to push it as far as we can. And it's been going all gas, no brakes, you know, since day one.
Yeah.
For me, it was different. I asked to be part of this crew. I saw what they were doing, and I had my own thing going, but like my crew was so spread out over the whole country, and we really weren't a crew. We were more just a label and like a booking kind of team or whatever. And I saw what Tom and Angie were doing, and I was like, hey man, if you guys got a spot, I would want to be part of that team right there. And then a few weeks later, they came up to me and they were like, let's do it. And since then, it's been nothing but nonstop touring, nonstop music getting put out. And best choice I ever made was asking them to be down.
Yeah.
For sure.
So you had Bang Tech 12 before that, right? Okay.
Bang Tech was, and at that point, we were way too big for ourselves. We were in like, I don't know, like 10 different states and 4 different countries trying to do stuff. And it's too spread out. And I really like the aesthetic of let's really focus on keeping the culture alive in Detroit, keeping the music a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more funky, a little bit more industrial, as opposed to all the house everywhere. Just like it is.
Yeah, when we first got started, there was a kind of trend in Detroit. A lot of people were getting involved in throwing parties and, you know, playing music that wasn't really, we didn't feel correctly or, you know, authentically it represented the real sound of Detroit. So we decided to start this crew and put forth, you know, an uncompromising and militant kind of stance on the integrity of the music and the process. So I'm just kind of happy to see how far we've come, and you know, it makes me think we're doing something right.
And it's definitely the ethos is definitely inspired by the music that we listened to at the time.
Yeah,
which is
definitely.
why we use the quote from Mike Banks that it's a battle for the soul of the music, and that's really what it became. We actually let Mike know that when we were first getting started too, because he was concerned that people weren't hearing the messages that they were putting out in the music and things that needed to happen and what was going on in the world. And you know, it was our nod to that we, yes, in fact, are listening and are willing to, you know, go that extra mile and helping make sure that message is heard.
Yeah, in Detroit at that time, there was really like when we started, a lot of our mentors and inspirations weren't really playing in Detroit as much as they were overseas, and so that kind of created a vacuum for our style of the way we present Detroit techno. Always a lot more aggressive than what's traditionally known, but kind of sharing that same ethic of hardship with a little funk to it. And our heroes were all actually getting paid for shows, and so to get paid for shows, typically you got to get out of Detroit, and so we kind of filled like some kind of void that was left because they weren't performing as much in Detroit. And so like a younger generation beyond us was able to kind of see, oh, okay, what track is that? Oh, that's Juan Atkins. Oh, okay. Then we see them at a Juan Atkins show. When like now that more people are playing here again. But I think we kind of filled that void that was kind of missing for aggressive Detroit style techno.
Yeah, when the OGs finally made it overseas, I think they were very good ambassadors of what the sound of Detroit is. And it was that rawness and that energy that brought me into it. I remember seeing Bill and Tom at multiple shows in Belgium early on, and the circumstances of the festival weren't always that great, but they pulled out all the stops, and that was a great representation of what this music can do and how many people it can bring in. It brought me to Detroit eventually, so.
Yeah. So you guys were over in Belgium, and that's when you guys met D2M, right? And then,
that's when I met Bill and Tom for the first time.
Yeah, at
Stuck in the
Tribes
mud.
Gathering. It was a mud fest.
Yeah.
It was a mud fest.
It rained for 2 weeks before the festival, and it was a complete mud fest, as Tom mentioned. But that didn't stop them. They went straight through the mud onto the stage and killed it anyways.
Yeah, it was fun. It's all, that's showbiz.
And they were also very approachable, unlike most big, hard-hitting European DJs who aren't always as approachable. I think Linder and Seul were always very open and approachable. They were always very inviting, and I think that's also very true to how I experienced Detroit, at least.
And that's actually something they make a point of doing, is getting to the party early and staying.
Getting to know people. Other DJs,
right.
other sounds, and it's important.
All the guys do that. All the guys. I shouldn't say just them. All the guys do it. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you guys. I don't, but I should. I feel bad about that sometimes. Well, sometimes I just be tired, or I had done a bunch of things during the day, so I need to rest before. And if I stay too long, then I'll start doing one of those. But when that you're mentioning that, I'm gonna improve that part of my relationships.
Yes.
With other DJs and the clubs and promoters. Guys, could I ask you something? Actually, because you were speaking earlier, and I wanted to actually ask you guys, when you think back to Detroit, in the 90s and early 2000s, what do you guys miss most about those times compared to now?
Not having cameras on the dance floor.
Yeah, being able to lose yourself in the music.
Yeah, getting a little wild.
And,
and no evidence.
Not caring if you're too intoxicated in front of people. It's not going to make it on TikTok or some shit like that. But,
yeah.
But, that's part of it. It's,
I think
part of the experience.
The sort of raw freeness of it all. Like, it was exciting. It was an adventure finding the venue. It was an adventure discovering what parties are going to be that weekend, and you're going to be in this cool, crazy space that you've never been in before, and how's that going to just transform with light, minimal lighting and sound.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, and it becomes all the people that you're going to meet in the different, between strobes of the light.
Yeah, the scene overall was a bit less gentrified, and there was a certain element of risk and danger into going out to certain places on a weekend night. I came up throwing parties with a few crews while I was still in high school in the mid '90s, and the type of shit that we would have to pull, and I still can't believe that we got away with, in those. But there was an aspect that you had to just go work. Like, if you wanted to find it, you could find it, but you had to work to find it.
Right.
Nowadays, like, with the advent of all the different streams of social media and everybody trying to make sure that it's a safe space for everyone, I agree with parts of that from
there's an etiquette
social perspective, but kids today don't they're just reaching for an approximation of the experiences that we had 20, 30 years ago when we were breaking into a warehouse illegally on a weekend, setting up some generators and, throwing a party. Or you might get robbed by the cops on your way out. Like it's generally better that we've progressed from such things, but you do miss a lot of the core aesthetics and the core vibe of what it meant to be a part of something back then.
I miss the randomness of the venues. Now you get a handful of venues that you can go to, and it's very easy to find out what's going on there, but that was part of the challenge. Like, you just partied last night, and then all this week coming up, you're trying to figure out where's the party going to be this week. You have no idea.
You had to go to a party to find out where the next party is.
If your first spot gets busted, you got to have a backup warehouse, something.
Because see, I don't know about you guys, but being in Kalamazoo and coming up to Detroit or going to Chicago sometimes on the weekend, just like you said, just out of the blue. Okay, I'm gonna go down to the record store today just to get a couple records, and then end up on someone's party and then coming back the next day. And then even being in the record store, it just, I don't know, I felt something special back then, like this community. But I don't just felt nice. Go to the record store, even if it's my last $50, as long as I got $5 to put in the tank and get back to Kalamazoo, it was cool. Or to go to the party, or even come down there sometimes and hang out with Derek and all those guys and work out, music in the studio with them. But it just seems like now there's none of that. But back then it was just all of that. And I wasn't thinking about getting gigs. It was just about, okay, it was fun just to make the music and get it released. Mm-hmm. Happy to see the record in the record store. But that whole vibe between, around that time, that 90s, even going into 2000s, I just felt it. Where now I don't feel it the same. Maybe when I get over to Berlin a little bit and I can get to the record store, hang out, it's like a glimpse of it is there, but it's just not the same. But I guess
go to Threads and Hamtramck. They still got the vibe.
So has that like if I'm going to see Huckabee and dance room or something, and
there's a good amount of shit talking between the DJs too. I always love that. There's a good amount of razzing each other. I always enjoy that.
Yeah. So then let me ask you, because we're talking about that, because Detroit, Chicago, and Kalamazoo, we're geographically close, but each city, they had their own identities. How did you guys see the relationship between those scenes, between Chicago, Detroit, and Kalamazoo?
For me, I always thought of Detroit as being a very insular region when it comes to the output of electronic music, and that's kind of why techno got or was weirder than kind of disco derivative house music. And I always thought of Detroit as kind of being on an island of of people working in their basements, making tracks in their basement studio or whatever, playing it in the backyard. We didn't have the club scene that Chicago had. Chicago has a large club scene. We don't have so much of a club scene as we do a music scene. And and with Kalamazoo being halfway, it was I always think of the west coast of Michigan as being like extra insular with both of those influences. Like that Sector 616 party really brought it together for me. I don't know if you guys remember that, or
of course.
Did you play it?
I was a part of it.
Were you on? You were on.
Yeah, I was basically because it was DG and Jay and those guys. They were, and a few other people involved. But I was always either involved in the background or doing something if I wasn't playing. So it was pretty, but we can include the Grand Rapids. And
that's what I mean.
Into this area too, because
Yeah,
Sorry.
definitely.
We don't get no love, but
I know. It's a shame. It's a
G-Rap
shame.
is, you know.
it's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right. Who do I want to speak to today? Oh.
Yeah, just pick your choice. Pick your choice.
All right, so
Good.
my man from Berlin.
Oh
Yes.
I don't want to butcher your name because I know I'm like bad with those names right now. But so, what was your introduction to these fine young people from Detroit?
Oh, yeah. I tried to make it short, but it's not. Maybe it's not possible. Yeah, like decades ago, I don't know, in Tresor, like I suddenly heard this great music which straight went to my soul, and so I looked, and there were these guys DJing with this shirt, Detroit Techno Militia, and like we became, through the years we played together a couple of times at Tresor, we hang together. They were like my lost brothers, like soulmates, weird. Then they invited me to come to Detroit. They opened my horizon. And it's weird, like here in Berlin, there are thousands of DJs and clubs, but over there in this other weird, dirty city, people have, it's the passion and how serious they take techno. That's, attracted me, and here we are now. Like,
So, from you being from Berlin, is there any big differences between the two? I mean, because a lot of people compare Berlin and Detroit, but are they really that similar, or is it still a lot of differences between the two?
The thing that at the same time there are a lot of similarities, like old East Berlin. Yeah, like when I came first time to Detroit in 2016, I could. Now it changed so much. Yeah, it's like now it's downtown USA. Yeah, but all these abandoned places, this old factories, and this is like East Berlin. Like after the last 30 years, when the wall came down, that's so the same. Yeah, like people from all over Germany moved, all the freaks moved to East Berlin, and we had 20 years anarchy here, like, and great things. Now it changed a lot, but but it's different. It's German, but like the passion for techno. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, there was a big exchange since 1991 when the first Detroit artist came to Berlin to play at Tresor. Who was it? Blake Baxter?
Blake Baxter.
And the underground resistance people. This showed like the German DJs, kids here, like in life, like skills, DJ skills, like different vibe, and so this influenced a lot, and also the other way. Like, I mean, it's all history now. I don't know Detroit and Berlin, two big cities, and especially East Berlin and Detroit, were like empty spaces which some cool art, passionate people from the underground filled with soul, right?
Yeah. And Tom and Angie, what's your take on that? Because I know you've been really involved in this exchange.
Sure,
What's your view?
I really see it as an energy exchange between the two cities, truly, and that is like Detroit gave Berlin the energy to come together from two different sides of the city when the wall came down, and they're supporting and giving that energy back to the city of Detroit, coming here, helping us kind of cultivate an exchange program of musicians. So an artist here collaborates with an artist from Detroit, and then the artist from Detroit goes to Berlin, and they work together. And you know what? Every single person that has come through that exchange program, like, has been. It's not like there's someone new. It feels like someone you've known all along. Their interests, like our interests, are so common. Our the personalities, just the appreciation that everyone has for music there. Like, Berlin does a really good job of supporting the arts and cultures, whereas Detroit kind of falls a little bit short on that. And we're trying to kind of take that back as an example of like, hey, look, a city can be successful for their artists and musicians if they just, put a little time and effort into supporting and cultivating that. And like Berlin understands what value that brings to even their economy, their city, their culture, their way of life there. And Detroit has the resources, and we go there and get to use those resources in Berlin. And now we want to be at home and stay home and make music and bring that to the kids in the neighborhoods that are kind of getting left behind, in a sense of what the garbage that they're being fed on the radio or crappy Spotify playlists and things like that. But definitely there is so much similarity between personalities, and it feels like I've known every exchange artist that has come through the program like their entire life. And when they leave, it's like we're sad and there's tears that they're leaving, but they're like, we're going to be back and we'll see you again in Berlin. And like, definitely the energy exchange is real. I mean, both cities have inspired each other.
Yeah, that is true. I see it, in my travels, I see it a lot. I just wish, like, when you come back, in the States, and some places do, but I think for the type of music that we actually do, like the more underground feel, I wish that we embraced that more. At least we had more support from True. In all angles, government, the arts. A lot of people don't see that, and that's dope that, especially like Berlin and other cities overseas, they see it as it's a cultural thing. It's like, hey, right. This is part of culture, and they support that. We had a number of people we've interviewed here, especially from Berlin, that they actually get grants and things from the government to put on things. And I'm like thinking, damn, how come they can't do that here? They don't understand it. But, I know you've been trying to push this forward in the past few years. So, yeah.
And the interesting piece is in 2015, and where I think we're going to be a little bit more lucky and maybe a return to having something here in Detroit, is that Mary Sheffield actually went with us to Berlin.
Oh.
We took her to Atonal. We showed her how large empty warehouse spaces can be activated to actually bring people in. Like there's this whole thought process of like the looking at a building that doesn't maybe scream, hey, play music here, and actually putting music there. And so she had the 3 days there to experience everything and talk about it and listen to their government officials talk about it. So I have my fingers crossed, and I really feel like she is more of an advocate than she is than Duggan, 100%. She was working very closely with John Collins, RIP. Very sad about that. Yeah. But and he had just been appointed as the chair of the Arts and Culture Commission. They were kind of redoing the Arts, Culture, and Entrepreneurship Office, lovingly known as ACE here. So he was named as co-chair of that. And so, like, I hope we don't lose some momentum in that, and that just in the honor of his spirit, that she continues moving forward with everything that she kind of talked about on her campaign trail. So let's
stop hosting parties.
Let's keep
stop sending the cops to the party.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know,
I mean,
is there something?
definitely, like that is an issue. But we also have been working with another group doing the music census and providing data on what it would be like, and having tough conversations about what it's like to get just a safe venue off the ground. Like, would I love to have illegal party spaces? Absolutely, because that at the core of it, that's what it was all about. It was so fun and exciting. But now we have careers and we have kids and we have things that, I need to think about. Do we want to be at bars? Not necessarily. And actually, the music culture is moving away from the alcohol culture, and bars are closing because of that. So if we could have more venues that are more music and focus, that'd be incredible.
That's very true. Very true. Hey, he's back.
Hey, new background.
He's back. What's the room like? What's the room like there? Can you give us a tour of your room there, buddy?
Yeah, Boston Indigo Hotel. Check it out. If you look out the window,
View of the bay, half the pay.
there's the beautiful
check it out.
Twice the pay on the
Where are you at? Where are you at again?
Traverse City.
Oh, shit.
Lake
Up in the
Michigan.
pinky of Michigan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
Nice,
pretty awesome.
Nice. So since I got the camera on you, we're focused in on you right now. Tell me the first.
What we miss?
Tell me the first time. What was the first time it was like when you met Tom?
I think I remember Tom first from Stelar in Ann Arbor. At John Lane's Wednesday night at the Blind Pig. Is that where that is?
Blind Pig.
Yeah. And Tom was a muscle guy back then too. His shirt was off 5 minutes into the club.
Yeah,
opening.
dude.
Oh, wow.
Jacked. I was jacked. Yoked.
Yep. And we were all about dancing a lot more back then, and all about really being into the music. Before we were like really trying to make it as DJs. Like, we're both probably DJing at the time, but not. I mean, it was so long ago that it wasn't as serious as it is now. But we're friends right away. We're pretty cool dude, and was in the right music, always at the right shows. Always had great conversations, and then I met Angie. I met Angie at the Bank Tech 12 10-year anniversary party because Tom came to play in a custom homemade Bank Tech 12 shirt that was pretty sweet, and that's when I met Angie for the first time.
Okay.
And we all hit it off, and now it's been chums ever since, and all we do is travel together. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
And Tom?
Yeah. I remember Bill and I having a conversation back there in Ann Arbor, like, because I was living there. I went to school at U of M, and that's when I kind of got into, well, not kind of, but that's when I really got into techno music, started DJing and that. And I remember Bill and I having a conversation one time at the Blind Pig during one of those nights, and I remember saying, like, exactly how it went. He might remember a little better, but it was.
I'll tell you
like,
exactly
we were
how
talking
it
about
went.
music. Go ahead. Yeah, go, Bill. Bill, please.
We were sitting at the bar and we were drinking Solson beers, and I looked at you and I go, bro, being a DJ, what is your goals with this? And you said, I want to put out records and I want to play in Berlin. And I was like,
Not in
hell
Berlin.
yeah.
That's where I want to play. But
Right. And I remember us having that conversation and really relating with that. But I also remember 10 years after that, putting out records and being together at Tresor, headlining Berlin. And I look at you and go, man, we got to make some new goals. Because we fucking nailed them, bro. And that was a really good feeling, like a revelation for me. I was like, well, I remember having that conversation. I remember setting those goals before we were even working together. And then we worked together and achieved them together. And now we got to make new goals.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
That's dope.
yeah, we met Emmanuel that night, and now he's a part of Recon 313, Detroit Techno Militia's Recon, like for all the people who don't live in, southeastern Michigan or in southeastern Michigan, they're
That
Recon
really
313.
happens.
Yes.
That really happened, yeah. Like, thought I dreamt.
Do you guys ever play that game, Beautiful Katamari? We're just rolling along and we keep picking up more things along the way as long as we're keeping on. If anyone's played that game on Xbox, there you go.
We can't roll over some money though. Why not?
Oh man!
Because we keep
Hey,
records.
we need money to make music.
That's true.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Make money to make music.
Shoot,
So-
man! Let me be your roadie. I like to go on.
Anytime.
Go on one of your tours. I'll carry your bags and just for the experience. Just to travel with you, like Bill just said. Because he said you guys like to travel
You really
together.
get to know a fella when you sleep on the same futon for 6 weeks. So beware.
True story.
Right. So
No, the
Jay,
road is fun with these guys. We know how to travel because we always have fun, right? We're not just gonna go someplace and play the show and leave. Like we do, like what's important to that city. We get to experience the culture, the food, and like that's why we go back to some places because we find things that we really, really love. You know what I mean? And Berlin was not just the music, but I mean we get some currywurst, bro. I mean, right? Let's hook it up.
And Tom knows more about Berlin than me.
Right.
I watched a lot of documentaries.
If you want a perfect tourist guide for Berlin, take Tom.
Yeah. So Jay, what's been your experience with being a part of this militia?
Well, I was going to parties in the late 90s, early 2000s, and then we started seeing this everywhere. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And they're right. There was a gap with the music at the parties. It was changing. It was evolving the techno sound, but these guys kept the core of where that came from and the aggressiveness of it, and they just kept growing and growing. So I've been just watching them this whole time, all their moves, standing next to them at parties, talking with them at parties, just everything just seemed completely normal. Like this is how it's supposed to be. The way they play, the way they're cool with people, the way they hang out, and they're not just playing their set and leaving. Like that's what Detroit needed, because we're a small city, but like we'd stick together at each other's parties and hang out, and however many years later, when they came to me and asked me if I wanted to join, I was like, fuck yeah, like just stop talking. Yeah,
right.
I'm in.
Bro, natural fit. Like it was almost like I was surprised you weren't in the crew. Because while we do
Hey.
I mean, I thought he was for like 3
together.
years. You guys were like, hey, are you gonna ask Jay to be in? And I was like, oh, I thought he was.
Oh, you mean the house DJ?
Right, yeah, because I had been
Really.
pretty solid, dug into the house community here as well, but they didn't really know or pay attention to the fact that I started going to parties for techno, and I got diverted from that because the whole scene was changing in the early 2000s, and parties were getting broken up, and we had to start going into legal venues. And the legal venue that I ended up, they preferred house, and I was like, okay, I like house, it's not a problem. So I was booking that and playing that, and then I evolved into this crew with House Gallery and yada yada yada. And then COVID happened, and the house night dissolved at Motor City Wine for us, and it was like Roach booked me to play Detroit, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna bang the fuck out of this place at 2, and I was like a 2 in the afternoon or 3 in the afternoon set, and I was just like, I can play techno now. Like I'm not booked specifically to play house somewhere. I'm gonna play techno. So that's when these guys probably noticed.
We're like,
Yeah.
So Tom, man, Tom. How did that matter of fact thing come along with Andre?
Oh, this is
Jay Garcia.
the Jay Garcia question.
Jay, okay, because
that whole
right. How did this come about?
Awesome.
So we have a good friend over in Cologne. You guys might know him because everybody knows him. Klaus Bachor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so he was coming over with some guys, and Klaus usually stays with Derek Drivetrain. But Drivetrain was a little busy, so he's like, "Hey, can you host these guys for a couple nights?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." So those two guys ended up being Marcus and Andre from Matter of Fact, and we hit it off well. And I took them over to the DTM barbecue and said they had all these gift bags of records, and I was like, "I'll introduce you to everybody who needs those gift bags."
Right.
And yeah, so that's where the relationship grew out of. And then they asked us when we were planning to go to Germany, they asked us to swing by, and we were like, yeah, not a problem. And Tom and I went there, and that whole staff is amazing, super nice, respectful, regardless of what type of music they were into. They enjoyed what we were doing, and we had dinner with them. It was great.
They cooked us dinner.
Yeah.
It was just awesome.
Barbecue grill, yeah.
They're the real deal.
Just
like if you're pressing records, do it there.
Yeah, what we did was we dropped 3 EPs at the same time. We pressed them over at Matter of Fact for European or more of an international distribution, and we also pressed them here in Detroit at Archer, so we could we wouldn't have to worry about like shipping a record to God knows where. It's because the price of shipping is insane. Yeah. Right there, a lot cheaper to ship to another spot in Europe from Europe. So and it's worked out really well. I'm really happy. Their facility is awesome. It's a lot different than Archer, which is also awesome. When they were all over here at my house, I connected them with Andy Garcia, who does no relation to Jay, but they got talking to each other, and like sharing a lot of the same things. Like the ones at Archer were built in like the 40s, their press or whatever it was, and the other ones are like super like. It was like going into, if you ever saw Breaking Bad, the laboratory that they have where everything's pristine and everything is like super like high end, whatever. And then we have a true Detroit grit at Archer, and man, they both put out a great product for us. We're very happy with both of the presses. But so that's worked out really well.
Yeah.
Myles, when did did we go a week after them or 2 weeks after them?
I think it was like 2
2 weeks. Yeah.
Guys, I have a funny story because Myles and I both. Well, Myles' situation, he if I could speak on a bit, he had records, but he hadn't really played them either. So it was just kind of like going off okay, maybe this one, that one. Mm-hmm. But for me too. When Andre and I talked, he said, just come over here, pick out some records, and you'll have time to go through them and check them out, and you can do the mix. But when we actually got there, it was a little kind of nerve-wracking because I literally had like 7 minutes to go through that whole stack of records, and I just give me a marker, and I just marked, and just hit record, let's just go for it.
Nice.
And wasn't even planned or nothing, just kind of went. But I think I played a couple of you guys' records because he put them in the stack.
Yeah, he did.
And
thank you.
Shout out, Andre.
Yeah. But it was the same for Myles too, because Myles told me he said, man, it's the same situation. D, I had these records, and I maybe played them once or something like that in Berlin or some party, but I didn't really know them. So we both were like, dang, I wish we would have had more. I don't know you guys' situation. Did you actually have time to go through your stuff and able to, or was it the same kind of way? Like you didn't know really what you were going to play on that podcast?
No, Jay and I were doing both digital and vinyl, and so we had like, because on that tour we got booked for like all vinyl set and in Valencia or something, and we had our record, so we were playing what we had in our bag from home.
Okay.
Yeah.
and then
we still hump records around, you know.
And then we got gifted almost the same amount as what we brought. So we were like, what are we gonna do here? We got so many records now.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, because like he asked when we did the interview. I've been on Andre for a long time, but we did the interview, and then when he found out I was coming, he's like, "Hey, you want to play vinyl? You want to do the podcast?" I'm like, "Oh fuck." So, and I honestly, I haven't bought records in over a year and a half, 2 years, maybe 3. But when I go, people give you records and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh yeah, you got some CDJs now. It's a fucking pressing plant, so you know what I mean. It's not going to be there." So
they're like, "Don't fake the funk, baby.
Yeah.
Pick some records out. You're a professional. Let's go."
So it was crazy for me because I'm in the basement, and like the last time people gave me records, this label out of Chicago gave me a whole bunch of stuff. So like that's probably like my first half of my set there, and he sung the whole catalog. I'm like, I never really went through it except like before I had to pack to go. So I'm like, I'll play this and trying to find stuff, you know what I mean? And so I was up there, and he was like, "Who wants to go first?" I'm like, "Go ahead, go first, Donnell." You know what I mean? So
I was like, "Thanks, buddy."
This thing, so then I jumped on, but it's one of those things. It's like riding a bike. You know what I mean? You never forget how to play a record. You know what I mean? So it might be rusty for a second, but
there was a.
Sometimes playing newer records is even more exciting, though. Like like you're like, "Oh, this is fitting together," and it's like you're almost like on both sides of the turntables. You're playing the music and listening to it for the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot of fun.
But you know what? This was the first time. Usually, if I'm making a DJ mix at home, let's say a vinyl mix, I can remember back in the days. Okay, D-KNOX tape 47. I got halfway in, and of course the beat went off. Got started again, but each time it was better. But this time, because I knew we had cameras on, I said, "Man, I gotta know this."
Yeah,
there can't be no, so I should just go slower, pace it out, but I have to say thanks to Horror, because I played on their thing like 3 times, so I was kind of ready for that camera, or the difference is they got cameras here or there, but the thing that threw me off was I'll have to mix in the headphones because I said they're working, they're making this noise on the machines. It's not like in a club or something. I need to really, if I go in the headphones and I know like the beats will be on, but after I looked at it later, I said, "Oh, it came out great." I thought for sure. I was like, man, I'm sure there was some flop ups, but I was quite surprised. So I said, "Oh, but I won't do that. I'll make sure next time I know what is in that bag." Because also when I was flipping through them, at first I had a little system where, okay, I played this one already, so put it in the back. So, but some point I got mixed around. I said, "Oh, shoot. I don't even know. I hope I don't play the same track twice," because I somehow myself I got off track. But lovely place. They made a grill for us too.
Yeah.
They gave us some nice presents. So I felt like I was in Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory. Getting the shirts, the sweatshirt, the shirts, and the records, and the slip mats. And he drove to Berlin to pick us up from there.
So sweet. And if I can add, of all of the mix show, like the podcasts or mixes or live stream that people do of mixes, the quality of what they've done for their studio is unrivaled for anything that I've seen yet. So
and the man running the cameras and everything, he's the nicest guy. Quiet, very nice.
Yeah,
he is.
As a matter of fact, y'all, for real.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
My new distributors. Yes.
Yeah, I think we pretty much all go through.
I think we're all going. Yeah. No
they
more
want
Juno.
that. They want that. Like, let's keep them in business because they've got a solid thing going.
Yeah. For sure. So D-Tune, tell me about Belgium. What's going on here, man?
Right now, I just finished my upcoming DTM EP release, so that'll be
Dope.
mastered and pressed pretty soon. So after
yeah.
3 new releases are the guys who are sitting here, it's my turn. So
Yes.
I'm up to
Nice.
bat, and stuff
Bangers.
is done, approved, and ready to be mastered and pressed. So I'm excited.
Cool. So, what's your experience so far being the newest member? No, you're fairly new. I don't think you're the newest, but you're fairly new. So, what's your experience been so far joining the crew?
Well, dream come true, to be honest. I never
Wow.
expected it, but it's definitely something that creeps in your mind sooner or later. Like, man, this would be awesome to be part of this crew. And then when it eventually happened, it was like Jay mentioned, like it wasn't even a question. It was like, yeah, let's go, let's do this. And then ever since that, you notice that there's people having your back, and there's guys you can call when it's not going the way you think it should be going, or there's an idea board to bounce off of. And what I learned from them always is also a lot of positivity and fun, and sometimes we forget that part by working too hard or go too deep. And I keep learning from them that if it's not fun and if it's not in a positive light, then there's not much point to it. So might as well be wary of that fact and protect it like they protect the soul of the music.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, they're good people. These every these people, they're really good people, and they're really have good advice, and good people to know.
Next time I'm home, I want to go on a nice trip with everybody and go get some nice food. Like maybe we all go down to Cedar Point.
You let me know. Let us
Chicago
know.
or something.
That would be
We'll do something
awesome.
fun. We'll do something
Yes.
I gotta
Somewhere
get
for the weekend.
barbecue, man, because every year I miss out. If something comes up, and I'm
Come to
doing
the
other stuff.
barbecue.
Yeah,
Come to the barbecue.
Yeah, that barbecue is legendary.
Yeah.
First time I showed up there, I met half of my record collection. I'm
And he
serious.
rode
Half
a
of my
frickin'
record
bike.
A rental bike from the hood. You had a hostel in
Town. He drove a bike from Port Down.
15
What?
miles.
Yeah.
Oh,
15
wow.
miles.
I
We
had
were
to
all
be
like,
there.
and you made it? That's amazing.
And he locked his bike up in my backyard, which is the best
I'm never
part.
doing that again, but yeah. I
Yeah.
made it.
There was a kilometer-mile discrepancy. Wasn't
Yeah,
there?
the thing with that is when I knew the barbecue was happening and Tom invited me early in the week, but I didn't have a ride and I couldn't find a ride, so I figured that the hostel has bikes. Let me see how far this actually is. What when looking it up on maps, I didn't realize that my phone switched over from kilometers to miles, and a mile is a bit longer than a kilometer.
Oh,
So I
wow.
was like, 20 kilometers. Well, I'm used to biking. I can bike that far. Let's go. And then halfway through the journey, I was like, something's not right. And I look at my phone again, and it says miles, and I went, fuck. Yeah, too far gone now. Keep going.
We gave him a ride home.
Yeah, give him a
We
ride
gave him
Thankfully,
a ride
Angie gave
home.
me a
Yeah.
ride back, so it was a one-way bike trip. But it was quite an introduction.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Worth it, all the way, worth it.
yeah, that's crazy. So wow, I'm trying to think what to ask you.
I have
Ask
some
him
exciting
anything.
news to share. I have
Oh,
some exciting
breaking
news
news.
to share.
Breaking news.
An exclusive, if you will, I saved for this show.
Oh,
Do you want it?
yeah, let's go.
Yes.
So we are always looking for ways to continue to grow and support, and obviously we've had some new people join the crew, but I have a special new one who's joining, and he's super excited, and everyone may already know this because he is that excited about this. He's as excited to work with us as we are with him. You want to know who it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is someone that I just absolutely adore. He works
She's
on
gonna-
Myles, not yet, but I promise you, we will have a conversation before I make an announcement.
All right.
He's someone that I've supported through the Detroit Berlin exchange program. incredible artist, works on a track every single day. Like that's the commitment and love and dedication to music. So I'm really excited to announce that the next member that is joining us will be Augustus Williams.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome, Gus.
Yep. So Gus is one of the.
He's the new guy. So all you other guys can drop that.
Yeah. So he has to buy the beer the next time.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know the crazy thing? I kind of thought he was a member anyway.
Hey.
So we've been exactly, but that's the thing. It's just this natural piece. Like, it's just this natural evolution of like, I want to give to Gus what he gives to music. Like, I want to support him and make his music grow and get exposed to as many people as possible. And I mean, like, he's doing a great job. He is in our partner, like a sister company, like Bank Tech is. He's with the Techno Snobs as well. I love those guys so much. Their hearts are just in the right place. And so this is a collaborative effort to help, take the career of someone who really deserves it a little bit further forward. And, whatever I can do to support all the guys in the crew, I definitely will do that and put the resources towards it. But I'm really excited to announce that, and it's a first on this show.
Breaking news.
Oh,
Breaking
okay.
news.
Thank you.
There you go. That's cool.
Yeah,
he's been really working. I met him for the first time recently. Yeah, Detroit. But I think it was the previous year. Well, not my first time there because that was last year, and then I played this year. But yeah, I've been seeing him doing this thing. We talked off and on, by chat and stuff like that. But yeah, he's really doing a lot of stuff. Of stuff. So I see that.
Yeah, Augustus Williams. We gotta go. This is our people. This is who and why we do this. Like it's a bunch of. We started as a bunch of just local people spinning our wheels, trying to figure out what's next and how do we continue to grow and move things forward. And he's definitely like all of these guys that you're looking at, all my wonderful squares here. I take personal pride in knowing that that they're with us, working together and supporting each other. And it doesn't always have to be under the Techno Militia umbrella. Like we support what Bang Tech does. We support what Techno Snobs does because everyone's doing it with the same sort of goal in mind in helping our friends move forward.
Yeah, and I think everyone in the crew has some sort of like side projects,
alternate affiliation.
That's the whole thing. We're not. That's good, in my opinion. No one is exclusive, and we don't ever say no. You can't do this.
Right.
Oh, you want to play this? No, that's not our brand.
Right.
We're not like that. It's like go do it. Try new things.
We don't tell artists what kind of music to play or make. We don't tell artists what events to play or not to play. And as a matter of fact, if they do something under another label, we promote it through what we do too. Because that's a beautiful thing that they're collaborating with someone else and to bring it to the page and to bring it to the Instagram. Jay's been doing an awesome job building and growing that and promoting everything. And he's actually making it a point to promote music of people that aren't even in the crew and just sharing the stuff that makes the soul of Detroit sort of click. Tick along.
Yeah. So I'll put this to Soul. Are there any misconceptions people might have of you guys as far as the whole Techno Militia?
Well, maybe if they don't know us, they probably might think they're kind of rough crew, man. Or keep to themselves, but it's not true.
Real asshole.
What's that?
Yeah, I was trying to avoid that one. He's our lightning rod. Dark Cube's our.
I'm the Professor Griff of the crew.
Okay.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not because even though we hang out in the underground, we're very visible, and all of us do a lot of different things, not just in music, but Angie's so wrapped up in the community, you know, and has her hands in everything. And like, we're out there, we're available. Like, we talk to people, we're at parties, like Jay was saying, we're there before we play, hanging out, watching people and talking to people. We're there after, hanging out, kind of like the techno police, you know, make sure your party's all right. Like, keep an eye on everything. No, not really. But that's what people sometimes perceive. But only because we got our hands in it. Like, we're invested in the future of this, whether it's our event or someone else's event. So we always are looking out for everybody, but supporting everybody.
Right.
You know, and there's nobody that, like, you won't see any of us ever like bad mouthing anybody in public or in private. You know what I mean?
Very true.
Because like, we got to support each other. And if you're seen as not supporting other people, ain't nobody gonna support you. And then it's over.
Yeah.
And so I think people have a really good conception of us because we are very available, and a perception of us because what you see is what you're going to get, right? And we put it out there.
Yeah.
A common misperception is that you need to show us your ID before you walk into the beer tent, though. If we stand too close to the entrance, people start showing us their IDs.
Dude, this happened in Dayton, Ohio on New Year's years ago, maybe 2007.
That's a common misconception.
We were at this big venue, like and before we played, we just went there, and you know, Bill and I are drinking beers, and Angie's standing there, and we got our Techno Militia shirts on. And these young kids came up and walked up to us and showed me your ID. And I'm like, dude, don't worry about it. I'm like, hang on, come here. And I looked at it, okay, you're good, and I let him go. I'm like, I don't work here, bro. Well, I guess I do kind of work here, but that's not my job there. But yeah. Let me see. Okay.
The perks of getting to the party early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here.
Somebody did write something in the comment there. See.
Yeah, I see that. Uh-oh. So
we have to.
B3 Mapo, ask about Aaron Carl. I'm not sure specifically what their question
Angie,
is, but
you are a great person to
it says, how was he as a person?
How is the person?
Yeah.
He was one of the most amazing people I've ever met.
He was
wonderful.
Seriously, when I say a creative genius, he was a joy, first off. But a creative genius when it came to like just being in the studio or just talking about things, or you know, he put together his warmth movement, and definitely like it's in the same vein of everything we're doing as Techno Militia. And Aaron Carl at one point he was like he actually said, I want to be in Techno Militia. I'm like, Aaron, you're bigger than Techno Militia.
It would have been Aaron Carl and the Funky Bunch.
Yeah,
you know that's why.
No, like seriously, he was a friend, a mentor. He was just someone who really loved and supported the scene, the music. His birthdays were celebrations of life because he was so glad to be here every single day of his life. And he was so glad to be your friend. And he was so glad to be able to do music and just kind of participate. So Aaron was awesome. Aaron was always, he thought he was looking for the trend when he was really setting it.
He was the trend, yeah.
Yeah, he was setting it for everyone. The bar,
we miss him dearly.
For sure. Yeah. I hear his voice and I cry. Tom and Bill and everyone play his music in their sets all the time.
Yeah.
And
I
also,
was a straight up techno guy before I tuned into Aaron's show, the Warm Show. And he's the one that opens the door to the house for me personally.
Okay.
And then logging in, and he had the online chat like you guys have now, and he'd welcome everyone to the chat, like by name, and he kept the show going and playing his own records with other people's records, and just the warmth over the airways. I can only imagine. I didn't have the chance to meet him in person, but even over the airways, you could feel the love he projected out.
Yeah.
Now, can we also speak on John Collins? Because I only met him a few times, and I know it's sad, because that was even sad, you know, even though, you know, we just briefly met, but we had some deep talks that submerged like the last time I was home. But I mean, maybe you guys can give a little glimpse of his life to people watching that don't know.
You know, he went so fast, even though like we kind of knew he was sick. You know, like it just happened. Like, you think you're gonna have someone like him forever because we see him everywhere, and he's just like Angie. He's involved in everything, and he's the commissioner. You know, and so like
that's what we call him.
I was like, like how was it so fast when you knew he was like older and it's just still a shock. Still,
he was
pretty vibrant though. Like he had a kidney, so he received a kidney transplant, and really that gave him this renewal on life. And his father lived to 101.
Oh, wow.
Like everyone, like I think everyone just assumed John would do the same thing. So it being sudden it makes it hard to think about and talk about without getting choked up. But he mentored everyone. Anyone that would come into Submerge and needed some time to talk or figure things out. I mean, like John just had this calm way of talking. I mean, we worked together for a very long time on a lot of projects, and he was in the building when we first moved our office into Submerge, and so he was someone who was there all the time and someone who we got to talk with all the time. John played music. John again was one of those people who he wasn't chasing a trend, he was setting it. And he would be at the party hanging out, just being awesome, and then play this set, and you're like, where is he getting this energy? I think I need to go home and take a nap right now. And just being this dynamic artist, DJ, you know, his family is very tight knit and close. I'm excited to share that they're starting the John Collins Foundation. So they're going to continue a lot of the work and stuff that he brought forward. They're going to continue that going in, you know, teaching kids how to play music, helping run the store after we lost Bridget, like all these different things. John was amazing. I mean, in a nutshell, and I'm sorry to take that over, but we were very close.
No, he was a really cool man.
We're gonna do an event after his memorial. So I believe his family's doing a formal memorial, and then we'll do something so that we can make a nice contribution to the after
we're able to.
I needed to process all of it. Like, there's nothing I can do to honor his memory at the moment because we're still grieving, but we will do that after his family has their formal memorial service. I believe that'll be Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, rest in peace, John.
It's a shame. Like, I think that with with us getting older and people are always going to be around that you thought were always going to be around. And I think that part of that, we never really verbalized it, but I think that part of that is why we've been putting such a push on putting records out, getting out there, and with a little more focus and make a more of a imprint or footprint.
Sonic legacy. You're laying out your sonic legacy because that music will be here long after you're gone.
Yeah.
Right. You'll be having your records in Salvation Army dollar bins for decades after you
already do.
But all the people talk about Aaron, John,
Bridget.
all the people lost Huck, you know, I mean, these people are immortal, not just because of our memories, but like we'll have their records, you know, and we have there's mixes and videos, but the music itself, it lives forever. All right. And so I agree with Tom, and we got to put more stuff out, man. We got to help support other people to put more stuff out.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little piece of your soul gets pressed into each vinyl record, and that soul, even DJ soul, a little bit of DJ soul gets pressed into every record that we make, and it lives on for the rest of your lifetime.
Yeah,
longer than your lifetime, until they melt it down and make something else.
Yeah.
Even better if you record it to tape, guys, because then it catches whatever was in the room.
Right.
It's in the tape. It's on that tape.
Yeah.
Even more. So you just said it right there. Just keep creating. Don't stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
it was back in the days. It was just fun.
Yeah.
Fun. I remember Kalamazoo. It was so much fun. Can I borrow your keyboard this weekend, Jay? Chance, can I have your drum machine? Fanan, I'm gonna come up to Ann Arbor this weekend and let's work on something. And those were nice times. Now, as you said, we
Those
got
some big
older,
names
we're
you dropping
busy.
right there.
Oh yeah. We were. I mean, back, we weren't thinking of. See, even now,
You're charting the
even think-
course.
I don't even think, because I know everybody, Derek, from Jade, to Jeff, to Juan, but I never looked at them guys as they're like, oh, I was happy that I got to meet them because they started everything. But back then it was just, I'm going to go down to Wetman's to get myself a keyboard so I can go home and make music.
Mhm.
Because sometimes we would just be all hanging out, let's say at Derek's loft or something, and everybody's there talking, but it was never this, oh, he's larger or he's bigger or whatever. It's just, I just want to go home and make some music. And many times I would stop by Submerge and I'd be expecting to just go in, say hi to Mike real quick. And next thing you know, because I just got some records and got some cheap keyboard from the pawn shop. And next thing you know, we did a whole workshop just talking, sitting up just talking. And I'm like, man, I still got to drive back to Kalamazoo.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to obviously work on music now,
Yeah.
but it was,
That's just
it was
as
good.
important.
Yeah, it's just as you said,
important
just as important. Right. But you see, my thought process was, I just want to go home and make some music.
Yeah.
Because that was all fun for me. Just get home, get in the studio and make something. Now it's a little bit different, as you said, because the responsibilities are different and the timing and the time. Because a lot of times I would like to get in and ideally, okay, today I'm going to sit down and do something. And then, okay, I forgot. I have to go somewhere with my wife. We need to go and out to IKEA or something and buy all this stuff. And then in Warsaw being a big city. Yeah, by the time you travel over there, shop, all those people there and get back, you're like, I think I'm just going to make a sandwich or, put on something on YouTube and just like this. So, but I find those moments. Now I have a much smaller setup. I took the studio down, so I'm pretty much on Ableton and iPad, but I'm able to get things done quicker than having, a full studio setup and everything. So, but yeah, music. Let's make more. I would even like to give you guys an EP. Maybe Myles and I can do an EP for your thing. It'd be a nice, MS live with D-KNOX.
MS. Let's figure out a collaboration. No, seriously, we'll get Matter of Fact to press it up.
Let's do it.
Yeah, they'll press it up. We just need to give you some tracks.
Yeah, let's figure that out.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
This ninja got to go for.
What's that? Oh,
no, I was just reading something there, but it's nothing.
Gotcha. Man, this is crazy. I was I was prepared, but then I got overwhelmed for a bit. I was like, okay, there's Tom and Angie, there's Dark Cube, there's Jay. So I had some questions lined up, but it was like, oh man, I didn't think everybody was gonna pop in. And this is not even everybody, but this is a big, big part. So
that's the crazy
dope,
part.
though. Yeah. So how many people are actually in this militia?
There you go. Angie's.
Is there an
I
official tally, or do you know?
No, I don't think there's an official tally. There is at least 15 artists and DJs all over the world. There's more coming and going. It's just all over the place. It's all over.
Okay. And then, so has there been any thought of bringing on the militias together?
Like the Worthing militia, the Hastings.
Back to Detroit.
I mean, we've invited. They've come actually. Hastings was just here, so they're coming. A little bit of the Worthing Techno Militia was here. Definitely, we get them here, and we should do some collaborative parties. We do them over there, but we don't do them here in the US.
No.
Yeah.
Bill, tell your theory about the multiple techno militias. Oh yeah, sure, go for it.
I don't remember.
Hey, we're gonna be over there.
Oh, you started Techno Militia in every city so we can have gigs whenever we want. Right?
Truly,
They gotta
truly.
book us. We're the one that started the militia there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's no
Makes sense.
joke.
Well, it's kind of what we did.
Yeah.
No, but they've all started independently and as an inspiration to what we've done. So we have different.
Most of them ask permission too. It's funny.
Yeah, they all do. They all do,
Oh.
and I only have one requirement:
What's
do
that?
not squish the logo because it's a square. It's a square.
Yeah.
Everyone knows how square works. Do not squish the logo.
Don't stretch it. Don't squish
Don't
it.
squish. Yeah, exactly.
Well, hey everybody, I gotta bounce. I'm so sorry. I gotta leave right now.
Yeah, well, thank
you,
so much for
Bill.
having me.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah,
Bill.
man.
Thank you.
Bill,
D, I'll see you at the airport for sure soon.
Oh yeah.
Miles,
All right, bro.
we'll catch up real soon, man. All right.
All right.
Love you, Bill.
I love y'all.
Peace
All right,
out.
yeah.
Chris. Take care.
Is he about to go get some fudge and some cheese up there?
Yeah.
Scary.
It's
Scary.
some fudge.
Yeah. You know, I've never been there. Yeah.
Cherries.
Cherries in Traverse
City.
Yeah. Never been there. Look pretty cool. He's right by the water too, so.
It's absolutely beautiful. It looks like the Caribbean islands up in the bay there. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think you guys have to do like probably maybe you did something like that, but when you have your your infamous barbecues, like have everybody from the Techno Militia squad at your house and doing a live, like broadcasting live DJ mix
All right.
right there at the
All right,
barbecue.
Yeah.
Like all your members, and
Yeah,
then film
yeah.
that and put that on YouTube or something.
So we always have kind of used the barbecue a little bit more as people that have made the pilgrimage. This could be a little spot.
MEAT.
Yeah, like they come and they play in our garage.
Yeah. And it's like with a lot of people that it's their first taste of real American style smoked meat barbecue. Because I don't see those flavors, Emmanuel. I don't
ever since
really get
I'm
those
coming
flavors too
every
much.
year again and again. They made me addicted to American food. They sized up. Now I'm a big man.
He used to be small.
I'm just counting days. Yeah,
until you're here again.
return.
But you know what? Though? Ever since there's a couple of barbecue places in Berlin now, though.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's all bullshit. That's I mean, okay. See, Berlin is so big, and as a real Berliner, I don't leave my part of Berlin. So if it's not in my block, I have no idea about it.
Where's your block?
Where's your block in Berlin?
That's Friedrichshain at the corner, Stralauer Allee, where the Renate is, where the Ost Club is, where. Yeah,
Did you say Ostkreuz? Did you say Ostkreuz?
Yeah, Ostkreuz.
So you might tell.
I'm,
I would've known.
I'm just in the center. 33 years now living in this part of Berlin.
I know where he's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Next time I'm over there, I'll look you up, bro, because I usually stay next to Ostkreuz.
Yeah, sure, please.
Station, like a minute away from there, because it's the most convenient. Do you know Tim Xavier, the man-made mastering guy?
I definitely know his music. I know his name. I don't know him personally.
Okay,
That
because
is
I was just
also
letting him know.
typical.
That's
But
where.
yeah, Blue Line.
That's
I
typical
do.
Berlin. If he lives around the corner, we never met probably. That's, Berlin is crazy.
Yeah, we know. We all know. In Berlin, that's just. It's nice to go, and just it's normal.
Yeah, and then go back and have your life.
Yeah.
True. Very, very true. So what do you guys got coming up next? Each and every one of you. We'll start with Jay.
Up next, I think I'm gonna submit a mix to the Real Techno page. I think Tom and I have a couple gigs in Hanover and Berlin, I believe, and
with Ice Runner.
Yeah,
I hope
possibly
so.
others.
yeah. Yeah.
And producing, just always in the basement producing or mixing.
Okay. Ice Spinner?
Yeah, like I just the last 3 weeks I rebuilt my whole studio in my room, and I'm just waiting for the temperature to come a little down because I live on the top floor and it's too hot to put. If I put the equipment on, you die in my room. So I'm just waiting now for fall to come, and then I'm starting over to produce hopefully new stuff. No, I will produce new stuff, but yeah, it's all coming. Yeah, I'm really, I feel a big pressure inside me. There's a lot to come out.
Yeah, that's a
Nice.
good feeling.
Good.
Nice.
Plus, I'm waiting for October and hope to have the guys over here and we
Right.
bang the Weiße Hase again.
Gotcha.
Yes. Absolutely.
Dark Cube.
Yeah, I actually just moved back to the Detroit area after several years out west in the desert. So
Oh,
I'm getting my studio back together. I got a basement full of gear, and gonna be jumping back on the horse and
Yeah.
making some new releases. I got a backlog of mixes I need to record for a lot of people, but
And
I've
October 16th.
oh yeah, I didn't know if it was official announced.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm playing a Blood Rave show at Lincoln Factory on October 16th.
cool.
Ooh,
Blood
They asked, I guess they asked Angie, like, do you know anybody that can play harder?
And crazy.
And I'm that guy. So
Nice.
The Ruiner.
All right. D2.
D2.
Yes, so as mentioned earlier, I have my DTM EP coming up in a couple months. I guess that will probably be dropping. Finishing up the first album we'll be putting out on our own little, more on that later. And then next week I'll be playing in Germany, actually, Emmanuel, in Cologne, at a secret free party. So if you know where to look, you can find it.
There you go. See how secretive he is?
Yes. All right.
Of Tom Angie.
All right,
I'm
here
ready.
goes.
So we will be in Amsterdam in October for ADE. We have an event where it's ADE meets DTM barbecue. So we're kind of taking the barbecue on the road. And if you'll be at ADE, it is going to be sort of like a daytime opening event for that. And then afterwards, we are doing a takeover at Amsterdam's Most Wanted on their live streaming from the bunker. It's one of my quintessential favorite places to be in Amsterdam. So definitely that's going to be happening. And then I'm really excited about everything coming up with Augustus and the albums. And I try to stay on the guys like, Short Dog and Tall Grass. Try to stay on them to put out music and keep getting these records because I just want to, again, keep pressing the vinyl and getting more beautiful pieces for my wall here.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah, and let's see, what do I have coming up?
Well, Hanover, I'm really excited. Jay and Tom are doing a show on Halloween at Cafe Glaxy in Hanover, so definitely check that out. And the Weiße Hase, hopefully on the 30th with Eisbrenner. We're getting that all locked in.
South Bend, Indiana.
On the 16th.
For me, on the 16th.
Dally in the Alley. We got Dally in the Alley coming up.
Wayne State Campus, downtown outdoor festival.
Yep. Beer Garden West.
And lots of fun stuff.
We have a spreadsheet now because it's almost overwhelming. Bill is in Montreal on September 5th. He's also on the 4th. He's doing a camp out in Kingsville, Ontario. So he has those events back to back. I mean, we just have a spreadsheet. It's so many things coming up. The best way to keep track of it is to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Jay does a great job of making sure that information is out there because it is very plentiful.
Cool.
Yep.
Yep. I'm gonna also be playing the Fallout Shelters anniversary party on September 18th. That's in Ipsy. Those guys are all cool too.
Ypsilanti.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Carpenter Road. Ypsilanti.
Oh, and Bill will be in Philadelphia. So if you know anyone in Philly, he's coming up. That'll be on towards the end of September. I think it's the 26th, but check our page for sure.
And we do technoclub.net.
First Friday of every month.
Friday of every month, live from the
Home base
313. Home base 313.
Home base 313.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right here in the home base.
If you want to come out and play, Myles, anytime. We're always looking
Oh,
for people.
thank you.
If you want to make the drive down, we feed you and you play.
Thank you.
Go.
You too, D.
It'll be your audition.
Oh, definitely. When I'm home, I'm gonna come through. Yeah,
We're
definitely.
good. We're good.
Yes, please. Anyone is welcome. We're always looking for new faces. Please come through.
Yeah. If you guys are in town, just hit somebody up. There's a bunch of us that love to go out to eat for dinner or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Take care of you.
even if you're just swinging through for a minute, you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit some of them. Whenever I do get there, I want to hit some of them food trucks, man. I just see all this stuff on Instagram. It looks crazy.
There's this like Munchies truck in Southwest that I want to try because they make these crazy like elote bowls. So we'll go try it all.
Okay, all good.
So, guys, this one last question before we jump out of here. You can keep it short. What haven't people asked Detroit Techno Militia that you wish somebody would ask you?
Oh, I wish someone would.
I wish a motherfucker would. Ask me that question.
I don't know. I really think like we get it all. Like we get a lot of people.
Serious? What are you doing? What the fuck?
I know. Like seriously.
I don't know.
I don't know. You've stumped me, and I'm usually never at a loss for words.
Uh-oh.
How can I send you money?
I wish that was how. I wish that.
Yes.
That would be helpful.
What is your
That would be a
Venmo?
great question.
Would
What's your
you
Venmo?
please?
That is the question right there.
That's the answer.
Would you sign my boobs?
Nope, we haven't asked that. We
We've
haven't asked
got that
that.
one a lot.
Any flat item, $40.
Or you could hold on to the question that we do a part. We got to do another show.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think to be
You
continued.
got me thinking now. You
You know, Angie's part of the fam. She's like the third host on here. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Myles and I often say, man, we wish we could get Angie on here too. You know, like
Anytime.
when we interview somebody, have her come in with her energy because it will just it'll help us.
Yeah, for sure. Man.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Oh my gosh, Myles, look, I just looking in the chat and Baby Pop, Damon Peterson.
Oh, what up?
If anybody know Damon Peterson is from Kalamazoo, and he goes by Baby Pop, and he has recorded on Cashmere's label,
Casual and all.
under Baby
I love
Pop,
that.
and
What up,
he
Damon?
has his own label, Tetroid, and yep.
Nice.
So what up, Damon? We went to high school together.
I love
So-
that.
Ooh.
Talking about him with Sean about a month ago.
I love that.
He knows
Classmates have been
Hakeem. He
coming
knows
out of the
Hakeem
woodwork.
too.
Oh,
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Classmates for Tom,
Yeah.
elementary school class, like kids going up on the block that he's like, I don't even know, I don't remember you, but okay. Like
What?
they've been popping up. Hey Tom, I see you're a DJ now. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you remember me?
It's been about 30 years since I've been doing it, so
Yeah.
now.
Oh, good old Dave. Hey, Damon. It's good to see you.
That's awesome.
I next time I'm in Chicago, I'm gonna catch you, brother. I
Baby
tell
Pop.
people all the time how we used to mix in your mom's basement out there in Parchment on those straight arm turntables when we were in high school still.
Oh
After
my
school,
God.
that was-
Do you remember scratching
Yeah.
on those straight arm turntables? Like
And then Radio
My-
Shack
my-
mixer.
my dad would be yelling at me, and we had a wood grain Newmark mixer in our base. My dad was a vinyl record DJ, but for rock, and he had those straight on the console.
Straight arm, belt
Yeah.
drive, turntables. Everybody.
Yeah.
I guess that was our real practice. It made you
Yeah.
appreciate those 12s. When you got those 12s,
And they were
Oh,
so
You're like,
butter.
oh,
Just butter.
Jazzy Jeff now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah, I still have my 12s over. I brought them over here with me. I've had them since I've been 16.
Oh
Mm.
wow!
When I first bought them, you know. And the funny thing is,
So
when
you've
I
only
bought
had them for like 15 years?
Yeah, we've only had
I've
about
only- I've only had them-
I've only had them-
We're young.
only had them for
We're
6
young.
years.
You got them when you were 16. Yeah.
I've only had them for 6 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this has been so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good,
Yes,
man. I'm
yes.
glad to you guys join. I'm glad to meet everyone else that I didn't know. It's good to meet
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, nice
We
meeting
just
you
look
guys.
at hanging.
Get to refresh my memory and get to know you a little better than I might have.
Yeah, it's always so loud at the clubs and parties and stuff. You can't really have a conversation.
Right.
This is nice, you know, and just
Nice.
It's always
As it
like-
should be dance.
What?
Dance.
yeah. You hear about 30% of what the person is saying.
I mean, when
Yeah,
when I
sorry
go
about
out, everyone wants to tell me their life story, and I'm just like, I'm just here to relax, right?
Yeah, I'm off the clock.
All right.
I mean, the worst things is is loud, like you said, and usually I'm turning my face because I can see the spit flying
Yes.
like this.
Mm.
Oh,
I
And
use
it's
the
just
hair shield.
what did you think about the record you did back in? Huh?
I don't remember.
What? I can't hear all of what you're talking about, man. It's too loud.
The, the shield.
Yeah. The spit
That's a
shield.
breath. That's like when you go to a salad bar and they have that plastic thing.
right.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Thank God.
I'm always like, I need to wash my hair when we get home.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that salad
All right.
bar. Yeah, the only place I've never seen anyone do anything nasty is at the Amish restaurant. At the all you can eat buffet. I never seen anyone just they're always
Thank you.
polite in the Amish place, and pretty clean.
Okay,
That's all the
that's
time.
where we need to go.
Yeah, Amish.
I have a
We're
question
doing
for you
that.
guys.
What's
What
that?
do you guys have? What do you guys
What's
have
that?
coming up?
What was the question?
What do you guys have coming up?
Yes, we inquiring
Oh.
minds want to know.
Well, I have something coming out with Tim Xavier. We did a release together. It's coming on vinyl and digital, and that'll be out in September. I'm waiting for Andre to press up a house record that I did.
Nice.
I actually released it digitally on Sonic Mind some years back, but he wants to press it as vinyl. And I'm working on things all the time. I'm even putting tracks together so Myles and I can get our stuff out. But I have a stack of tracks, just
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Keep
Nice.
the spirit
Stacked up.
alive.
and some mixes. Some people keep ever since they saw that podcast with Andre. I get a lot of people asking, and I'm just like, you know what, dude, I can't just do every little thing now. Like I hate it. I feel bad sometimes. Like okay, but I just got to tell people. No, I
Capacity.
now have to keep it on the certain thing now because,
Yeah.
like you said, that was a really good one. And so, if I'm not, I'd rather just do it in my house than for myself because at least if it's going to be poor, okay, it was me in my house, not for another
Mm-hmm.
thing or something,
Yeah.
you know. So, yeah, some mixes and some stuff coming
Nice.
up.
Me, I don't know, man. Well, when we get off here, I'm gonna go eat, and then I got a podcast to make for my podcast.
I think you just made one.
Do that for my Somewhere In podcast. So hopefully, if I get it done, I might drop it tonight. But music wise, I'm like so behind. I got some remixes to do for people. I haven't even started. Sorry, y'all, but it'll come. But me, personally, I'm just doing more stuff for the label. So Calder City, Hakeem Murphy's the next release. After that, Anna Cost, and then Jamie Bismuth did another. We did a split EP a couple of months ago, but he has a full length, a full 12 on Calder City too. So, and Hakeem, he's did an album under his HM505 name it goes under. So that's next, but I'm thinking I'm going to press that on not vinyl, but we're going to do digital and cassette tape. So it's more of like a listening thing, but it's pretty dope. And that's really it, man. And at some point, I'm trying to get work on my first like real album. So for MS, but other than that, I don't know. Whenever I get around to it, it's just trying to find time. I'm working all the time. Got the show, doing another podcast. Announce that later. That's coming. Like another YouTube podcast, and that's it, man. Trying to stay busy, trying to find the energy to do stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Getting old sucks. I'll tell you that.
Keep it running.
All right.
Keep it running.
Nope.
Yeah.
If you keep moving, keep moving. It keeps you young. All right.
That is very true. That is
Well,
true.
thank you.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Give it up for Detroit Techno Militia.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Those are applause for you.
Yes.
Thank you. So make sure you guys check them out. In the description of the show, there's a few links, but then go deeper than that. Go check out the social media. I said Jay is doing a really great job, so go check out that job he's doing and stay informed with them. So
Come dance with us at Delhi.
yes, that's it.
Down in the alley.
That is it. So we'll give it up one more time, y'all. Detroit Technology. All right, I was be in touch with all you guys.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you for joining us.
I want a T-shirt.
Anytime.
Oh,
I want a
absolutely.
T-shirt.
All right. It's on.
Speaking
it's on
of
its way.
that, we'll have T-shirts and records in Europe pretty soon.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
we're gonna be setting up a European website, so I got you covered, D-KNOX.
Whatever you need, Donnell, you let me know.
Thank you. I will support. I will wear that shirt.
No.
I will
I got you
support.
covered. I'll
Trust me.
I
drop
think you'll
you
be
your
the-
address and I'll
You
be
could be the
sending
Warsaw
you
Techno Militia.
Hey,
Look how we're
There you go.
doing.
There
You
you
know.
go.
Hey,
You might already do it.
You know what? I think we should talk because I was just telling Private Press over here that I was planning on starting a Discord with like local producers here in Warsaw.
Nice.
Now, and I was actually telling Myles a few days ago too that okay, I need to actually focus some energy more over here in Warsaw because I think being American over here so long and doing the whole Sonic Mind Warsaw thing, I could start something really nice over here.
Think
Because
about it.
because there's a lot of hungry producers they don't have a chance to get the records out and
Yeah.
things like this. So yeah, we could definitely talk about doing something because I have a deep connection with the Yasna One Club
All right.
over here in Warsaw. So
All right.
Nice.
yeah,
Sounds
just
good. Sounds
just
good
let
to
me
me.
know what you have in mind and let's do the damn thing.
All right.
Sure.
100%.
All right.
Yeah. And if you're in Berlin, hit me up.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. I was supposed to be there this weekend actually, but
All right.
some stuff came up and I said, okay, I'll go in September or something, So
Perfect.
it's just down the road, 5 hours on the train. So
Yeah.
Easy.
So
Easy.
it's easy.
Word. All right. Well, we'll see you guys soon. Thank you
Yeah.
for
Thanks
All
joining.
right. Thank you. Enjoy
Thank
the
you.
rest of
Love you
your
guys.
summer. Love you
You
guys.
too.
Good
All
times.
right, bye-bye.
Yep. Peace.
Man, you know how honored I would be to be one of the members over here in Warsaw.
That would be dope.
That would be dope. I'm sure some parties could come out of that.
Yeah. Yeah. It was good. It was good to see everybody, man. It was,
Yeah.
like I said, I was overwhelmed for a second. Like, I'm looking, like, that's why I was like, I don't know how many people I can actually fit in here.
Yeah. That's why I said Hollywood Squares right away. I was like, whoa, okay.
Cool. It was very cool. So let's take care of this stuff. So I got a surprise for you, actually. If you like what you see, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, lets people know that we're here. So do it. Don't cost you nothing. It's free.
It's free, y'all. Just
Spread
click.
the word, spread the love. You support us, we support you, vice versa. But support, show everybody that, hey, we're doing things over here and you like it. So like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell. You can also follow us on Instagram, MS Live with D-KNOX, or on X, formerly known as Twitter, at MS Live with D-KNOX. You can almost always email us at mslivewithdknox@gmail.com. That's mslivewithdknox@gmail.com. We are also available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. So just in case you couldn't see the show, but I don't know, for some reason, you just want to hear it, go there, subscribe to us there. Check out the past episodes. He's got 54 roughly, so check us out. And if you want to support the show, we are accepting donations via PayPal. Get to PayPal, send donation to MS Live with D-KNOX at gmail.com. That is the email address for that. Or simply scan that QR code. It takes you right to the page, the donation page. Anything helps. You don't have to, but we appreciate it if you do. I did it right this time. So, we also DJ. So head over to Position 2 Bookings. That is Position 2 Bookings, www.pos2bookings.com. It's right there. Me, Donnell, Josh Retreat, Mike. Let's just knock this, whatever. Mike, plural, Chicago Skyway, Laura Endorf, Hakeem Murphy, FBK, Lee Holman, D-KNOX, like I said, Roberto Ingram, Mike Darrow, and Tim Xavier is the newest addition. So check us out. Go check us out there. Check out the site. Book us if you want. Info at position2bookings.com. Also, head over to the Sonic Mind Records official Bandcamp page. See, that's one of my surprises for you right there. Go check out. D has music there from the label New Old New. Sonic Mind Records official Bandcamp. www.sonicmind.bandcamp.com. Also, like I said in this interview, I am going to do this podcast probably in the next hour or so. I'm going to record it. It's my podcast, Somewhere in Podcast, on SoundCloud. SoundCloud / Myles Sergé / sets / Somewhere in Podcast. Go check it out. You won't be disappointed. Next up, Sunday, August 30th. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. CET, which is Central European Time. We will be joined by the one and only Tuxedo Mask, Berlin's very own. That is Sunday, August 30th, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central European Time. Don't miss it. So, I told you I had something special for you. What do you think about the new layout, the new different things that you meet your?
I love it, man.
Different, you know what I mean?
You be putting stuff together.
I'm trying
ways that I couldn't.
You know,
put stuff together.
Try to get it moving, man. Do some different things, man. Do some different things.
No, the intro is really good. It gives a story. You know,
yeah,
people can see photos. They get a bigger picture of these guys. If you guys are listening out there, as Myles said, write us. You can ask us questions too. How do we meet? How do we get together? How did this whole thing come together? Don't be shy. I know you guys get busy, but drop us a line. But everything looks dope.
Yeah, love to hear you. For sure. That being said, welcome to these words of wisdom. This is how we will end the show each and every time. I just started this when I was doing the updates and stuff, and it was like, yo, let's do something different. And I think I said we needed a segment, so this is it. So
yes. So we always have to leave you guys with something positive as you go about your day-to-day life. Okay, be easy on yourself and smile more, laugh, and enjoy everything. Slow down, take your time, and as I said, enjoy everything. Things, they don't last long here in this reality. So just remember that. Enjoy everything every day and appreciate everything every day.
and you'll be fine. Really. See what I'm doing now?
He's smiling.
See,
y'all.
Even I can be in a bad mood, but I smile, I instantly feel happy.
There you
Another
go.
tip: if you're in the house, get yourself a bunch of plants.
Plants are good.
Trust me.
Plants
Trust me. Fill your house up with plants.
Yeah, plants are good. That being said, y'all, this has been a hell of an episode. It's been a hell of a show, a hell of a ride. We thank y'all for supporting and tuning in. It means a lot to both me and D. I know we probably don't say that a lot, but we appreciate it, everybody. And
Yes.
yeah, we just thank you, man. So, all right, D, if you can stick around. Until next time, y'all. We'll see you next week.
Yes.
Peace.